I think it's the one where I'm walking. They're in high school, and all of a sudden you just kind of see my back or whatever. Caroline and Elena, I don't remember now, but they see my back and they're like, whoa, who's the new guy? And I have like shades on, and then I turn around and I'm like, oh, what's up, ladies? It was the pilot episode where Damon appears. The first time he appears in Stefan's bedroom, he appears on Stefan's balcony and the door opens and the crow flies in and scares the hell out of everybody. The camera comes in and he says, hello, brother. It was a lot of fun. It was the first time I'd ever done wire work. It was just magical how all that cuts. You shoot that on a sound stage, you go through a window, and someone does it on an exterior outside, and it all cuts seamlessly together, and I just thought, wow, this show, not only does it look very cool, but it's got a lot of heart. Well, my first kiss is obviously Elena. My first kiss on the show? Jeez Louise, I don't even know. Did I make out with the crow first? Or like one of my uncles? I don't know. We were both at like a fang fitting. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we were both like at like a dental thing. We had to get like our teeth molded so that they can put fangs and create our custom fangs. And I was looking over at this guy. We were at some place out in the valley in LA with that seaweed dental stuff, like and I thought, wow, man, if this thing goes, this guy's gonna be my brother for 5 years, I was thinking. Cut to almost 8 years later. But then we flew together to Vancouver to shoot the pilot and talked on the plane for a while and got on, and yeah. And now we hate each other. No, and now we're good buddies. Seeing Nina, she's the first person I met. She already gotten the part, and I was auditioning with like 15 other guys for the role of Stefan. It was like this final screen test or whatever. She was just so charming, and everyone was talking to her, and I just had this idea in my mind that I did not want to even look at her or talk to her because Stefan and Elena were meeting for the first time in the scene. So I just remember this girl looking at me going, who is this guy auditioning? He's the only one that's not sucking up to me. And I just said, well, it's really not about that. If I can create that sincerity of that moment of meeting for the first time, I think it'll be more effective. Clearly, my plan worked. My first impression of Nina, we all had a big cast dinner in Vancouver, but Nina was this, I think, 19-year-old kid. I didn't really get a chance to talk. I just knew she was very kind and bubbly. And my first impression of all of them, Candace, Zach, all of them, we had an amazing bond from the beginning. I've never had any conflict with anyone on this set. Matthew Davis, all of us, we all have just loved each other from the beginning. It's very, very powerful. I think it's very rare, and I'm very grateful for it. My first interaction with Vampire Diaries fans, it was extremely loud, extremely energetic, and I remember looking at Paul Wesley and saying, wow, this is gonna be one hell of a ride. And it has been one hell of a ride.